recording again. I don't need a virtual camera. I got freaking four. Only got one pointed straight at me. Actually, I got multiple, whatever. So, we are using the Vivitar 4K Action Cam, the extra mic uh, tone thing. It blocks something. I don't think it makes it sound any better. Alright. OBS disconnected. That's not good. It's not good at OBS disconnected. It's not streaming. That's not good. Oh, my Wi-Fi is going in and out. I can see it down there. So now that the roofer's gone, could not exercise. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna record this and I'll post it later. So, all right, it looks good. I'll drop me out of the way. What do you really need? I don't really know. I know that with the state of the world right now, there's a lot of people that want to figure out how how to survive, how to survive later on. What happens in this world? What happens to them? Do they know what to do? Bushcrafting is fun. It's also getting kind of so you do period stuff. These are mainly like really nerds where they're like, oh yeah, um, Civil War, Revolutionary, and that's all we have in the U.S. Where um, the rest of y'all have a bunch of other stuff that we weren't involved in because we weren't born yet. It's just kind of the way it goes. Period stuff gets really niche. Uh, oh, Dave Canterbury. There's all these cool dudes in the UK that get really into like, oh yeah, 1600 medieval stuff. In the US, we can't even wrap our heads around that. Like, how are we supposed to understand medieval when we weren't? It's like medieval was done over, and we were on to some other cool shit by the time that ever happened. Like, yeah, medieval for the USA. What's that? Indians. Uh, maybe some Vikings. Every now and then, just kind of running around blowing stuff up. But yeah, no, not here. U.S. We got nothing. We got Manifest Destiny, and that's about all we've got. All we've had for a long time. Period stuff is cool, um, and it helps you really understand how to live. Cause yeah, these guys and gals, and they're only going out for uh, a weekend or maybe a 4 day. The longest I've heard of is like a 4, maybe a 7 day, and that's like the extreme because it sucks. Sucks so bad. Going out and living in a field in a tent for a week, running around doing war games and marching. Yeah, nah, nah. I'll take a backpack and like foothills of Montana, and that's like the next one. Backpacking. It's like this is kind of the list of suckiest. Suckest to non. Suckest to fun. That's what this list is. This list is suckest to fun. Because first three or four of these kind of suck. Bushcrafting sucks is the only time it does not is when you're like, oh, okay, um, I've got this whole thing built out in my head, and I own the property, and I can leave everything here, and I can spend a week like building this one badass thing. But then you turn around, 3 days into it, you realize I've only got two walls built, and this really sucks. We try to do things in timelines that we understand because we understand those timelines. It's like, yeah, you can build a house in 6 months, but that's also five different trade crews, about 60 different people in, out, running up and down. And then that's only if the city decides that it's good enough. The city says, "Yay, you get your crap." So I don't know. It just kind of is what it is. I am not the biggest fan of society. Yeah, that one. But it takes a lot of willpower to survive. It takes a lot of willpower to be in an emergency situation with other people. Really doing anything with other people makes everything harder because expectations get put on people. It's like if it's just me, what's a survival situation versus an emergency situation is I'm bleeding out. Like I got ran over by a truck. That's kind of an emergency, but kind of not like a true, and it's definitely not survival. I got up. I did my self checks. I made sure I wasn't bleeding out and wasn't getting too bad, and then handled the situation best I could. Ended up great compared to every other story I've heard of somebody else getting ran over by the vehicle in their driveway. Every other one is, yeah, they're dead. I'm not dead. I'm just me. But the suckiest thing you have to go through is a survival situation to where you're pretty much just drinking purplish water because it's the only thing you got around. You ain't got no filters. You barely have a smoke. You're just kind of there. But then you have the knowledge. You can survive. You get out of it. If you got some EDC items on you, even better. Most people are like, oh yeah, you gotta have this like cool fucking thing. Like, why? You gotta have this special knife or this all of this gear that lives in your vehicle. And it's like, yeah, it's great if you can do that. Most people got kids and groceries, bruh. I don't want to be a target. You're out there and you're jacked up uh, Toyota or your big old Dodge. You got the uh, rooftop tent on top all the time, and the fuel canisters and the white jerry cans, and you look all tactical. Well, that's cool. You tactical, man. Tactical all day long. tactical all you want, but when it comes to everything going down, tactical makes you a problem. Makes you prey. Just makes you part of the enemy. Because I'm trying to get to my location, and you and your tactical, all nice and pretty, you gonna get me shot, and I prefer not to have that happen. So we gonna have to just stick with no, 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 no. We just gonna say no, and we're gonna keep moving. You can leave your tactical at home when the world going to an end. And for the veterans like myself, we wish you to come. It ain't nothing gonna be but fun and games. Fun and games. Fun and games till everything goes to hell and we need a warlord to come on in here. Come on in here and take over. Give us some priorities in this area. Nobody wants to be the leader until it's forced upon them. And then when they are the leader, then they are forced to do the things that they saw everybody else do. Because it sucks leading and everybody ends up being the same damn way. You get a bunch of people killed, then they replace you. Then somebody else gets a bunch of people killed and they replace you. You get a bunch of people killed, they replace you. A bunch of people killed. It is a cycle, and I sure as hell believe we have been repeating that cycle. That cycle has been repeating for a long damn time, and I don't know what to do about it. But I do know that going outside helps my psyche, and when my psyche feels good, I don't want to kill people. And when all that kind of stuff happens, and when life's in your way, and you just like, "Urgh," you just gotta let it go. Like, all right, let's go touch grass. Let's go outside. Let's go ride the scooter with a 10-year-old. I got my youngest is 10. So we gonna be like, let's go ride the scooter with a 10-year-old around the neighborhood. All right, it's cold as all hell outside. Why not? Let's go have fun. Go do something in life. Life is amazing. Our priorities get all screwed up. Uh, but all y'all see is an Excel spreadsheet. And that's alright. That's all y'all gotta see. Cause I like doing survival stuff. Not really, cause it ain't survival stuff unless you surviving. So you won't see any of this. Can't do this. So let's put a note. So nope, can't do this. Can't talk about it. So that note really does continue on to this place because you can't really do anything about it. Cause I'm gonna tell you, if you are in a true emergency and survival situation, just being completely honest, you ain't gonna record a damn bit of it. You gonna talk to people about it. You gonna like, oh yeah, oh this is one time I fell down a cliff. You know why I know? Cause I fell down a damn cliff. You know how other people know? Because there's pictures of me up on the cliff, and then later on, there's pictures of me at the bottom of the ravine at the end of the road. And it's like, oh, how'd that happen? That road, the cliff top you on, don't even go there. I'm like, bruh, no, I fell. I fell. I damn fell. My backpack, all my stuff. Some stuff came out my backpack. I left my trekking pole. I just I fell. I fell. I went do ahead head head. Didn't hit no tree. Just went bam bam bam. Roll roll roll. This hurts. This hurts. This hurts. And then you're like 90% of the way down, and then you stop. Cause God's got a damn sense of humor. So that's kind of why you do this. You can talk about it. You can be like, oh, yeah, this is how you should use it. This is what it's meant for. This is all this kind of cool stuff. But I fell down that cliff. I had my backpack on. I had tent, I had food, I had everything. I lost a few things that was strapped and clipped to the outside, but I did not lose those items that were all on the inside. So if I'd have been like seriously hurt, broken my damn everything, I carry uh one a GPS watch by Garmin that I can signal SOS with, and two a spot. So I carry a spot in reach of floor uh, that has "Come Save My Ass" buttons. I know that sounds kind of funny, but that is the best $100 a year you could spend if you're going to go out solo in anything. You want to be like that climber Alex dude who goes and like free solos beside of like giant rocks. He should have a solo. Yeah, somebody come save his ass. But I don't think his is gonna work. He'll be falling when it happens. That dude's awesome. He free solo climb like Capitan and stuff, and it's amazing to see how it works. I love climbing, but I'm doing it with a harness. There ain't no way. Bouldering's fun as all get out. Climbing around, trying to jump to it and fall and slam into 4 inches of foam padding. Yeah, I like doing it, but it hurts. Now, when you got problems and you're going, we got just like we're gonna do some bushcrafting now. What is bushcrafting? Bushcrafting is uh making stuff. So little to no intentional. Mm, I don't really understand. Yeah, it's just like little no like it's just fun. Mainly build it style. You're just gonna build it. This is mainly shelters, fire kit, fire style. So we got a bunch of bushcrafting, and we got some shelters, and we got some fire, uh, wood gathering, wood processing. That's the fun part of doing it too, is processing the wood in all the different types of ways, making fire sticks and teaching the kids how to add a little dryer lint to a stick and wrap it with some twine and make a torch. Yeah, stuff like that. It's all nice and fun, easy to do. Water. in bushcrafting, you're like, oh yeah, boil water in a pot. I'm not boiling water in a pot. There's a lot of stuff I'm just not gonna do. My brain's like, you're missing a letter, you're missing a letter. Wood gathering. This stuff I have no clue about. The periods of war, the period stuff. Yeah, that's well beyond me. But this goes into more of goes into bushcrafting. Stylized bushcrafting. Stylized bushcrafting. I like that. Now backpacking is just modern. Backpacking I consider like weekender. You're going backpacking, you're going maximum 4 days. Now, if you want to go suffer, ultralight people like to suffer, and I don't want to suffer at the moment. Not at this point in my life. This point in my life, I really just want to kind of go around in circles doing nothing. But I have a company and a business and employees, and I'm also now doing this. Uh, so I've got some areas around me, like in my subdivision, that wow, that's probably gonna look really funny. I haven't seen what OBS looks like. Yeah, everybody looks like this. Everybody's got a mic in their mouth. Yes, I know. I got to clean that corner of the couch. Wee, going to do this? I have no idea. I don't have a mic 2 plugged in at the moment. So we're gonna look at this and willpower, willpower, willpower. These are the things that you really can't talk about. You can't talk about emergency stuff because you don't know what emergencies are going to happen. So many people in all these areas. Get on there. Still trying to get all these mic stuff figured out. It's gonna be loud in your face. It's gonna be loud in your face. I'm sorry, but it's not gonna stop me from making my cast the best I can. It likes this. It doesn't really like that or that or that. You're just gonna go everywhere. I don't really know. I like it more flat, so it's not like in my way. But it just, guess that feels about right. I can rotate it that way so it's out of the way, but it doesn't feel appropriate. So I guess the next thing we need to do is get a list kind of going. So instead of deleting stuff, just hide it. It's Excel, man. Come on. It's Excel. Excel's amazing. So, bushcrafting. Can't ever talk about bushcrafting without talking about, like, Dave Canterbury. Yeah, what Dave and Cody did with the History Channel or whoever they did a Discovery or whatever they were doing, uh, they really brought a sense of what needs to kind of change in a public perception of what was going on uh, with bushcrafting, and really brought it to the forefront. And then, bang! It was everywhere. A lot of us people who were just like, yeah, we like to go out in the woods, but have fun. We were like, oh crap, there's all these people out here doing this stuff now, and all of our gear's like super expensive. So we went and started doing other stuff. I went to ultralight. I went way that way. When bushcrafting was just kind of like being kicked off as a big thing, just kind of went somewhere else. Messing with it. So maybe you got the Dave Canterbury. He really has his five C's. Five C's of survival. I need to go blow my nose. Take a break. It's not lunch. I got half an hour. So yeah, before I go into what all that is, let's go ahead and